Hi guys, Baker here from Tottenham 1882. Video here really on clean-up and using previous hits rather than going against them. And since the update, I think we've really struggled on this, certainly at Town Hall 9. Many bases getting hit many times. So I just wanted to show attack I did yesterday in War, which I wouldn't have attacked it this way or freestarred it if the Town Hall 10 before me hadn't hit it the way that they did. But I was able to really use it to my advantage to really destroy a base. But then some Town Hall 9's not quite the same. So first up, this is the base. It's an internet base. And first thing I noted there was that the clan castle split. Easily poisonable, which loons, wizard, they did that in almost all of their bases. But easily poisonable if you did it right. So that was the first little tip from Gaz there, watching his video. Second one was there's actually quite a lot of traps, springs, bombs, where he's done that entry point there. So need those gone for anything that would be sending in there. Gaz hasn't got the Valks, but I do. So my instant thought is Valks could make a lot of damage in there. But don't send them through the bombs and springs. And also, now, next point is he's had to use 2 freezes to get through that single Inferno. And actually, he's only got through it via the Queen, whereas singles don't tend to do a lot to the Valks. They're just too quick. They're just gone, before they have the chance. So I thought, well, great, I can get extra rage in, no freeze needed. Then lastly, he's almost destroyed it, but because his golems walked away from his wizards, they exposed the wizards to that archer tower, and then he's left with just a grind out for the last minute. But strong raid, 80-odd%, Town Hall 10, he's really destroyed the majority of it. And if those golems hadn't walked off, he would have got it all. So thinking about that and looking at it, I waited till the war was won, virtually before I attacked, just in case I needed to clear one of the Town Hall 9s for that star. But yeah, drop the top golem at the top. Actually, waste here about 40 seconds or 20 seconds, not actually do anything. So yeah, 1 minute 42. That's when the raid starts. And as you know, it's going to finish. I laid the poison just straight outside the door of the clan castle. I wanted to make sure if I could get rid of that witch before it even had a chance to do anything, but I didn't quite get it close enough. Anyway, it's all down. The witch is now in the poison spell. It's going to go. Want to lay my Valks, get my jump down. As soon as the king traps those bombs off, I can go. And I'm in. I know those Teslas are going to pop up. Actually, if anything I want to freeze this front end because the multi is much, much more dangerous to me than the single. And they're gone. And then the last part, which, looking at that bottom bit, the way it went round, was that I can send in hogs at the bottom, and there's absolutely nothing that's going to stop them. But I must start my clean up pretty quickly. So a couple of wizards saved over, just drop them down at the end. By those gold and just let them work their way around. And look, the base is trashed. All the Valks are still up. The hogs are just going through, taking out those last couple of defences. Golem's just not even touched. Queen hasn't used her ability. Hogs are just going to go up and clear that for us. I think they just trip a bomb, but it wouldn't have mattered, but they were quite lucky to survive that. And we're away. Look, king is spotless. Queen hasn't used the ability yet, just going to do it, but it's destroyed in 1 minute 40. And look how many hogs are left. They must have only taken 2 of them out, if that. They're really trashed. Thank you, Gaz. Nice 3-star for me. Moving on. So, Town Hall 9. One of the lower bases. Number 17, where is it? 6 attacks. 1 defenceless, 1 scout, but 5 Town Hall 9 attacks on the same base. So forgive the scrolls, there's going to be a lot of scrolling around, but let's just watch the little Town Hall 8 Scout, see what we find. So there's a double bomb, almost certainly a double bomb in front of that Expo at 8, but not quite sure where the other double bomb is. But we've now seen, we've got 2 Teslas popped up. Yeah. So at the moment, I think the other double bomb's probably in at 10 between that Cannon and Archer. That makes sense. It's not really going to trip properly if it's at 2, and there's not enough space down there at 4. So let's see where we go with our first Town Hall 9 attack. If I can find it. Apologies. Nope. JB, 83% 2-star. So we know there's a Tesla at 2. We know there's a Tesla at we chucked the Tesla. We chucked a Golem at a Tesla. Golems at Teslas are bad ideas. Just look at the health of that Golem. With the Expo buff, you need your Golems to be able to tank. I've heard people suggest that Golems aren't as strong now, or they're getting more hit. If they don't have the chance to tank, they won't tank. Next one, Poison. We're dropping it once it arrives. Get it down like 2 seconds before the Clan Castle comes out. You know where it's coming out. Just get it down. We knew it was a single, single killable. That's what I mean by that. Not a dragon. Just get it down, and in they go. But there's no tanking left. We know the double bomb's about to get hit. We've actually just found the other bomb was in at 2, but it doesn't seem to be together, which is a bit odd. So we know that's not going to work. That's great. And if anything, one right on the outside, you could drop a hog on that, and it just gets rid of a bomb for 1 hog. So we now know the only real good double bomb is coming in at about 8 o'clock, get you to the Queen, get to the Clan Castle. Gotta be a jump round there. Gotta be the kill squad down there. Surely that's how we're going to go from now on in. So let's find our next one. So on cleanup, what do I need to get rid of my Clan Castle? Where is any skeletons or bombs on the outside that I might be able to trigger just with 1 hog? Yeah, don't let skeletons grind it. JB's one there. He went in and the skeletons come up right at the start, just by that air defence at 4. Oh, that's not where to put the kill squad, is it? So we've avoided the Teslas, that's great, but there's no chance of getting to the Queen from there. No chance. We might cut the double bomb off with that air defence, but the Queen's going to have done so much damage, and we're all over the place. Okay, I'll just stop that one. Let's go to attempt number. This must be number 3. Proper attempt number 3. So JB went in at 2. We know that doesn't work. DMC's just gone in at 10. We know that don't work because you're not going to get to the Queen. We've got to go in at 8. Somewhere around there. Jump in. Great. Okay. What I'm saying about the skeletons is JB by going in at catching that skelly early. That skelly's going to hit all the way around. So you want to be saving a poison for it, or find another way around. We got in at 2. Great. So let's see how much we can lose the Golem this time. And she's down. Golem gone again. Great. We know what happens next. King's gone walkies. Needs a bit of shopping for the missus. Taking a couple of wizards with him. Poison down. 2-3 inches away from the Clan Castle. Get it down. Especially if there's a witch in it. You're just letting skellies just ruin a raid. Look at all those skellies on that little bottom hog there. They've got no chance. So, we're making a basic art, but actually, if you keep hitting it in the wrong place, it don't work. Yeah, if it's, readjustment isn't just tinkering. Sometimes it's a little tinker, sometimes it's a big tinker, but getting the right entrance once you know the bass in full, actually the army probably doesn't need to change much. It's just the way in which you're going in it. So Boss gets 90 here. He's gone in at 8. This can't fail. How did this fail? Well, I know it failed, but how did it fail? It's gone in the right place. Okay. Oh, look at that little... Oh, he's triggered a bomb at 2 as well. This is looking amazing. Everything's in. Everything's in. Just needs to lay a jump. Oh, poison. Oh, he's got the jump. No. Oh. And poison was a bit far away. King doesn't seem to be going after the queen. Doesn't seem to feel like he should press the ability. I think if we press the ability here, we might have a chance. Oh, such a bugbear of mine, waiting till the king's got nothing left. If the king dies and there's a pink circle around him, then you got him down too late. Yeah, there's an ability being used and no king is home. Here we go though. It still looks good. Still looks good. Hogs are in. Why has he got 9 hogs left? Hogs go in. Just put them in that cannon. Let it all go around the same way. Nice little... Oh. Hogs in at 3. So the best case scenario is that even if we get it all down, the hogs have got to go back and get hit by the same defences that have already been hitting them again. Yeah, that don't work. Oh, and they're gone. Because they've split, they're not going the same way, they've not complemented. You either go all in or you complement on the way around, but you never go a different way. But surely we know how to beat it now. We can't fail. We know the right entry in. If someone just copies bosses, bothers to hit the king ability, and just keeps actually the hogs going round, chucks them in, we're in. You wouldn't change what you know is going to win. You wouldn't go for a brand new idea. 15 Valks, maybe some more in the clan castle. Oh, we'll go Quake. We know we've got a clan castle that needs to be poisoned out. It's irritating. It's got a loon in, and we send Valks at a loon. Valks at a loon always works well. I put on ×4. I'm not because I know what the ending is, I suppose. Let's watch it one more time, just so I can make the point, because Valks are a really great weapon now, but Valks without poison, so Valks don't shoot in the air, and then if there's something in the air in the clan castle, you're in trouble. Because the queen will be taking out the storages, she'll be doing that stuff. That loon will drop on all of them. Watch them go. Watch it go. Ready? Oh, and then you need a heal. Queen has come in and taken it, but you've already set it up to fail by using a Quake when you knew you needed air. Anything could happen. It's a whole brand new attack. There was no point hitting it 5 times before. If you do a fresh hit every go, chances are it's not going to always work out. Yeah, by changing it completely, it's always a fresh hit. Yeah, build on what you've seen. What we got left? 35 seconds. We got 1 star. We got the loot. We got the loot. 5 times we got the loot from it. We've got to build on these if we want to win more. Just to show. Look, that was it. Kill squad had to be there. Hogs had to be there. Plus, some more at the top if you want them. 1 hog, would get rid of that bomb at 2. We know where the jump had to be. We know the poison early. And actually, if you get it down early, you'd have stopped the queen as well. And, from Boss's one, if you got that queen early, it'd have done. Come on, you Spurs.